Yeah, this is where I realized that I forgot to plug in the damn mic. And that's how I look. That's quite shocking. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't stick to voiceovers. I should get a comb. There's an idea. And maybe a clean shirt. That's for later. Yeah, it is all this shitty, truthfully. But I don't know why you're here, but I appreciate it. Oh, crossed arms. I'm talking about how much I love pizza, why pizza's awesome, favorite thing in the world, don't buy a pizza, make your own pizza, yeah, that kind of thing. All right, this is how we start our pizza dough. First thing we start with is 1 tablespoon of sugar into 1 pint. It's like 650 milliliters of warm water, and the warm water is the key. First off, we want to get some of the grainy sugars, melted in. There we go, grainy sugars melted in. Then we're going to take good old-fashioned instant yeast. We've got the little 8-gram quick rise Fleischmann's, and we are putting 2 of those in there. 1. Well, these things are always entertaining to open. There's 2 sachet. To make sure your yeast always rises, give it some warm water, and always make sure you're checking out the best before date to make sure that it hasn't gone best before, because yeast is a living thing. So we got that on the go, and we're going to let this feed until it does its yeasty things. And once that's going, we'll make ourselves some dough. All right, you can see that we are using a 00, like double aught buckshot, beautiful flour, which is the type of flour you want for pizza and for pasta. And this is really easy because we're using 1 kilogram, and that's exactly what comes in this bag, is 1 kilogram. Oh yeah, there we go. 1 kilogram. And into that, we are going to add 1 level tablespoon of salt. There you go. Salt is in. Put the salt pig away. Drop this into the mixer. Put our dough hook on. Into launch position, and we're going to mix in our salt. You can see our yeast is starting to do yeasty things. Looking awesome. All right, that was the paddle. This is the dough hook. Oh man, I told you I was a little bit rocky today. All right, that's in there. That is the dough hook. We're gonna put her on low and start adding our liquidy ingredients. Rinse, and let her go. Set the kitchen timer for 10 minutes of dough hooking and leave her be. It's fighting. It's a battle. It's epic. The dough's hanging in there, but the mixer's, gives him the pincher. He's coming around the other side. He's trying to escape. Took it. Okay, you gotta get a little hands-on. First press, I remember working at the pizza place, and you'd be there at dawn, and you'd be doing the first press, and nobody wanted to be there for the first press, because it was like, man, oh man, oh man. And of course that piece of dough was like 200 pounds. It took 2 guys to lift it out and start doling it up. So I can't even tell you how many pizzas I've made in my life, but it's been a lot. And for a while there, man, I couldn't even eat a pizza. It's like, had it, couldn't do it. Give it hell. For the record, it made it about probably 3 minutes in the mixer, in case you're wondering. And picked up a doodad there. It's starting to look like a nice dough ball. Why is it that every time I'm filming something, my dog barks at me? Dog is barking at me. Take a big ginsu, cut it in half, cut it in a third, cut it in a third, cut it in a third, cut it in a third. All right. Needy. All right. These are gonna have to rest under some cling film. You want to, like, it's probably got to be at least 15 minutes. And that should be that. And yes, this will make 6 pizzas. Who's gonna eat 6 pizzas? Well, probably not me. But some of my recipes are, you know, obviously only for 2 people because it's me and Karen, so I thought this one should be a little more substantial. And can you ever really have enough pizza? If there's any extra pizza dough, you can also make flatbreads, which is great. Okay, now I'm going to show you how, there we go, how we make a pizza sauce. It's dead simple. Olive oil, good glug. That's got to be at least 2 tablespoons. Now we're dealing with really big chunks of Russian red garlic that I dug up yesterday out of the garden for my dad. And into that, half of one of those big Russian red garlics. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. And that's probably the equivalent of 2 whole cloves of regular small little dink garlic. So I went and picked a whole bunch of like manky little pieces of basil out of the garden. I saved all the nice looking ones for on top of the pizza, and then I'm just gonna dice up the ones that I'm gonna put in the pizza sauce. That is not doing much right now. There we go. Sizzle, sizzle. Get that garlic going. Now we do not want this garlic to burn. We do not. Into the oven goes the garlic that I hit with the pitchfork, and we're gonna roast that up as one of our toppings. You see the way this is going nicely? Into that we are adding a tin of tomatoes. Look at that. Not exactly difficult. And then we're adding 2 tablespoons. That's probably a little more than that. Maybe 2 and a bit of fresh basil out of the garden. And then we are going to just chop some tomatoes in the pan. And this is going to cook for a long time. And this is the part. Oh, dog's making horrible noises in the back. And we're just gonna let that simmer forever. Turn it down a bit and let her go. And that is all you gotta do to make pizza sauce. And you just let it cook. Just let it cook, just let it cook. And the only other thing that I might add to that is a little bit of salt. There. Beautiful. That's it. All right. Perfect lack of audio. All we're really drinking here is a delicious little California Petite Syrah. I'm just blathering about it, looking at the label, trying to figure out if it's wine. Yes, it's wine. Let's open it. Let's drink it. Here we are. How exciting. Cranky, cranky. Screwy, screwy. Make a big fuss about nothing. And that's that. All right, reduce the tomato sauce, make your toppings, caramelized onion, green pepper, actually red pepper. And for other toppings, we add like thyme, some roasted chicken, some hearts of palm. Yeah, here's me gesticulating, talking, probably saying beautiful. All right, yeah, pay your taxes, whatever. So, and pushing a pizza dough, it's very exciting. The key here, put some sauce on, because that's way better with sauce than without. And get some on the crust, because that gives that crust that beautiful color. I'm taking a long time doing this. Don't worry, I'll speed the rest up. There comes a caramelized onion, caramelized red pepper, just in the pan. You can add some heat to that too if you like, which is nice. Then we're going in for roast chicken. Probably saying roast chicken at this part, you just can't hear it. I think I did thyme with that one. And we're making a whole bunch, so the key is just make sure you don't put too much topping on there. Now we're putting the thyme on. Get all your toppings ready to go. Have all your stuff so it's a production line. Get the temperature of your pizza stone either on your barbecue or in your oven up to 450 minimum. And a standard little pizza like this cooks in about 12 minutes. I actually use a kitchen timer. Now, cheese. I'm saying Taleggio. Taleggio. I think we had Taleggio and Fontina and probably some cheddar today. And this one's a Taleggio. Now I'm talking again. I remembered you're there. This is how I put cheese on a pizza. Look. You pick it up. You put the cheese on. It goes on the pizza. It's amazing. Oh, let's get more cheese. Reggiano, Parmesano, Shredrama. Molto bene. Oh, and fresh basil. This is the beautiful saved fresh basil. That's got to go on there. And then roast that in the oven. Oh, see, I'm excited. I think I'm drooling. Here's a big statement about pizzas. Pizzas are awesome. Pizza. Eat pizza. You need to eat pizza. Eat more pizza. Can you ever eat enough pizza? Here I go. And then it's in the oven. Yeah, they look awesome. They're all phenomenal. That one had pineapple. It was all delicious. I mean, just eat some pizzas. Cook with love. You get the drill. Love you all. Take care. From my kitchen to yours. Ciao.